welcome to another edition of Talking Models. We're back. I know it's been a hot minute since I've done any videos. Life has been very busy, both with the pressures of getting ready for Wonderfest, the new kits coming from Shadow Kreations. It's been hectic, but here we are. And today we're going to do a painting tutorial on one of the new kits from Shadow Kreations, the Tall Man. Figure sculpted by Jeff Yagher, and of course the base sculpted by Mark Van Tine. So there was a combined effort to create this boom. So we'll take a quick look at it so you can kind of see. You've got the tall man, you've got the hand and the arm, and he's holding that sphere. So you don't want that thing coming after you. You've got the base that says Phantasm, and you have the two dwarfs that are paying homage to Mr. Agnes Scrim, aka the Tall Man. As you turn to the side, you can see the dwarf on this side. We'll go to the back, see what you got going there. Go back to this side for the other dwarf, and as you complete the hokey pokey, you're back to the front. As you can see, it's a nice kit, nice size, quarter scale. And if you're ready, we're going to talk about what we did to bring this kit to life. Are you ready, Tall Man? He simply says, boy. Let's go. I started by priming the figure with automotive gray primer. I decided to start with the base. That way, when I'm ready to paint the figure, I can simply put it on the base and cover the base, and boom, it's a nice place to hold the kit as you paint. And also, I like starting with the base on bust. Usually it directs and dictates what I do with the bust. So the base was base coated using Apple Barrel Black, and then highlighted using Freak Flex Gargoyle Gray. Freak Flex Road Rash Brown was used on the dwarf's clothing, and Reaper Tan Flesh was used on the face for him. The lettering was painted using Freak Flex Sunburn Red. I then shaded the base using Garage US Transparent Paints Gray. The dwarf's clothing was shaded using Garage US Transparent Rich Brown, and I added more highlights to the lettering using the Freak Flex Sunburn Red. At this point, I added more shading to the base using Freak Flex Black Tint. The rope around the dwarf's waist was painted using Body Bake Black, and then dry brush using the Freak Flex Rotten Tooth Tan. For the fingernails on the dwarf, I painted those in using Model Colors Brown Rose. And believe it or not, the base was done. On to the Tall Man. So the clothing was base coated using the Apple Barrel Black, and the shirt was base coated using Freak Flex Turn Ghost White. The face was base coated using Model Colors Basic Skin Tone, and then I shaded areas of the face and lips using Model Colors Salmon Rose. At this point, I decided to add yet another layer of black to the suit, so I pulled out my Freak Flex Body Bake Black and just kind of hit highlights using that black. The tie was painted using Anita's Metallic Black. That way I had a contrast and a difference in the blacks on the suit and the tie. At this point, the hair was base coated using Freak Flex Dead Guy Gray. I then came in and added highlights to the face using Reaper Tan Skin, and shaded areas of the face using Garage US Transparent Mars Red. You want to get under the eyes, top of the nose, forehead, a little bit on the cheekbones, just kind of add that natural red hue that we have in our skin tones. And at this point, I base coated the eyes using Freak Flex Banshee's Gray. I like that gray because it's light. It's very good for an eye color. It just gives you that whitish look, but yet grayish look. And I think it does nicely, especially when you're doing like monsters and characters like the Tall Man. The jacket was shaded using Calmark Transparent Black, and then I added more highlights using the Body Bake Black. Now this Comart Trans Black is just a beautiful transparent black, and I just love using that. It kind of ties your blacks together and adds your shadows. At this point, I dry brush the hair using Delta Serene Coat Drizzle Gray, and the tie pin was painted using Garage US Deep Pearl Gold to give it that splash of class. And now I guess it's time to finish this bad boy off. I painted the eyes using Body Baked Black, and I chose Freak Flex Goblin Green for the eye color, and the metallic black was used for the pupils. Again, it kind of just a little bit of a stark contrast for the eye pupil. That metallic black fits the bill, and of course when you dull coat over that, it just gives you a nice difference in hues. That when you're doing a lot of things in black, that's important. The last thing left was to paint the arm and the sphere. So the hand was base coated using Model Color Basic Skin Tone and shaded using Transparent Mars Red. And I did the veining using Rioja's Vein Flesh, and just kind of go back and forth with that and pastels. And it's a process. You go back and forth, re-highlight, re-shade until you get what you're looking for. Now, Body Baked Black was used for the jacket, and then I highlighted that using Freak Flex Nair Black. Turn Ghost White was used for the shirt area of the arm, and Metallic Black was used for the buttons on the shirt. I used Model Gray or Model Color Brown Rose on the fingernails, and it just gives you that realist look of the fingernail. It has the pink and the different coloring. I just found that color really works well. Now for the sphere, that was base coated using Body Baked Black and then sprayed using Rust-Oleum Specialty Metallic, and that gives you like a mirror finish, and just really is just the perfect addition to make that thing pop. And believe it or not, the kit was done. That's what I did to bring this beautiful sculpt to life. And I am a huge fan of Phantasm and the Tall Man. So when adding this to the line of Shadow Kreations, obviously was a no-brainer. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, now's your chance. You hit that subscribe button and you're part of the Talking Models family. And I'm on a quest for 1,000 subscribers. Maybe you'll be one of those to come alongside and say, hey, I support you and I enjoy this channel, so I'm subscribing. And if you're interested in getting one of these, you can send an email to me at shadowcreations@gmail.com. And I'll be happy to give you info and get one of these bad boys in your hands. So that wraps up our episode today of Talking Models, as we did a painting tutorial on the Tall Man. And I just hope that all of you have a great week. I hope you're getting ready for Wonderfest, which is just around the corner, and you can see this guy on our table. So again, thanks for stopping in today. Enjoy the day, and as always, may the Lord bless your day.